Now, there is a little over 48 hours to go until the first mini-transfer window shuts. And could Chelsea be set to add another young star to their ranks this summer? Mark McAdam, one of our young stars, is with me now. The latest. What do we know about the pursuit of Maignan?
You've been at the charm school. I think I'm older than you, Ted.
Good Sunday.
Let's talk about Borussia Dortmund star that was born in Reading. Also spent spells at Chelsea and Manchester City as well. Joined Borussia Dortmund in 2020. Had a successful campaign, got 12 goals, 3 assists in the league and the Champions League last season. Over the course of this weekend, an offer was made by Chelsea to Borussia Dortmund for Maignan. We understand that first offer has been rejected. It was 35 million euros, just a shade under 30 million pounds. Our colleague Sky in Germany is saying that Dortmund value Maignan at between 50 and 60 million euros. So there's still a reasonable gap between Chelsea's first offer and what Borussia Dortmund are looking for. The key thing about this potential deal is that Maignan is keen on a move to Chelsea. He wants to play in the Premier League. He feels like his time in the Bundesliga is coming to an end, and this is a new exciting opportunity he would like to potentially explore. But of course, that means that both Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund have to agree a deal before we can get any further movement on this situation. Now, of course, Chelsea operating, as you said at the top of the part, against the clock somewhat because they are in the Club World Cup. And if they want to sign players to play in the Club World Cup, they need to do it by 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Hence why you're seeing a little bit more activity with Chelsea and Manchester City at the moment, the two English sides represented over in America this summer. So therefore, they're in a race against time. So if they are planning to get Maignan in, they need to get that second offer in, get it closer to what Borussia Dortmund want, and they need to get everything tied up before 7 o'clock on Tuesday.
They have options in wide midfield as well, don't they? But maybe less so in the goalkeeper position or the options they want. Chelsea been linked with AC Milan keeper Maignan, been playing for France over this international break as well. Where do we stand with that one, Mark?
Yeah, so 29-year-old goalkeeper. He's got 1 year left on his AC Milan deal. He's going to be 30 next month. Chelsea are prepared to pay 15 million euros. But as of yet, despite what's been said on social media, no bid has officially been made. Talks continue between the two clubs. But of course, very similar to the Maignan situation, Chelsea in a race against time. If they want a goalkeeper for the Club World Cup that comes in the form of Maignan, they need to get this one done by Tuesday. But it's a slightly different situation here because he is into the last year of his contract. He is a more experienced player, France #1, one of the best goalkeepers in world football as far as Chelsea are concerned. They see this as a real opportunity and a real coup, but they're not going to be held to ransom. They're only going to pay what they're comfortable paying, which we understand to be up to 15 million euros. Talks continue.
OK, keep across that one. Let's get to Wrexham. Interest in Ben Davies, Spurs player. But has that situation changed since this morning? Yeah,
well, he joined Spurs in July 2014. He's been in North London for 11 years, over 300 appearances for Tottenham. He knows everything about that club and has obviously been a part of things this season, playing for Wales as well. Now, he was out of contract, but the club had an option to extend that by a further year. So normally what clubs will do is say, well, actually, we want to try and recoup some money back for you. He's in his 30s now. He's 32 years old, so he's not a youngster. He's obviously been at the club for some time. So we're going to actually extend your deal by a year. We're happy to have you. However, if someone comes calling, we might be able to get a little fee for you. So interesting to see how that one develops, particularly with some interest from Wrexham, who are clearly going to be big players over the course of this summer. 3 back-to-back promotions into the second tier. The owners can sniff the Premier League. They can smell the riches that come with being in the top flight in this country. So maybe they might just attack this window with a bit more finance and say, well, let's give it a bash, see what we can do, see if we can do something unprecedented. I think we'll be talking about Wrexham a fair bit over the course of this summer. But at the minute, that dynamic between Ben Davies and the club has possibly changed because Tottenham have extended his contract by a year.
Yep, they have to pay a bit of money for him if they want him. Mark, thank you very much for now. I have more on all...
With transfer news, though, and Sky in Germany are reporting that Borussia Dortmund have rejected a £29.5 million bid from Chelsea for their winger Maignan. Dortmund wants up to £50 million for Gittens. That's according to Sky in Germany. Negotiations are ongoing with a bid from Chelsea expected. Another one Gittens wants to join Chelsea and verbal agreement is in place. And Chelsea also retain an interest in the AC Milan, and France goalkeeper Mike Maignan. Our chief correspondent Kaveh Solokol can tell us more.
Well, look, Chelsea have let it be known that they are willing to pay a maximum of 15 million euros to AC Milan for Mike Maignan. Now, that is about 12.6 million pounds. Now, they have not made a bid for the player, but they've let it be known that is the top price we'll pay. Now, he's France's #1 goalkeeper, but the reason Chelsea will not pay more than £12.6 million is because he's going to be 30 next month, and also he's just got 1 year left on his contract. So if he doesn't sign a new contract at AC Milan, doesn't look like he will at the moment, he will be available on a free transfer next summer. And Chelsea think it doesn't make sense to pay more than £12.6 million for somebody who they could speak to in January and potentially sign for nothing next summer, especially because they're happy with the goalkeepers they have. Now, I think Mike Maignan himself wants to move to Chelsea, but our colleagues at Sky in Italy have been saying that AC Milan want 25, 30 million euros for him. If AC Milan stick to that position, then the deal is not going to happen. And I don't think we're in a situation where Chelsea are just going to make bids for players because it would be a waste of time. AC Milan would just reject the bids. I think Chelsea have just let it be known, this is what we'll offer. If you're interested, let's talk some more and then we'll make an official bid. Or we might not even need to make a bid. We'll just agree a price and we can have the player before the deadline on Tuesday night so he can join us for the Club World Cup.
Chelsea have made an offer to sign the 20-year-old Bynoe-Gittens from Borussia Dortmund. The club are hoping to sign him before Tuesday's deadline, as they want him to play in the Club World Cup as well. Here's what Chelsea fans can expect, though, if they do sign the young English winger.
Bynoe-Gittens! A moment of magic for Borussia Dortmund.
I've been enjoying it, you know, the journey.
His star rises higher still. What a moment, what a goal.
I wouldn't say that I'm a big name yet.
He's a great guy, he's a good kid, and he makes steps, and I'm very happy about it.
Bynoe-Gittens wheels away, celebrating his first Bundesliga goal. Gittens makes the breakthrough for Dortmund.
Bynoe-Gittens!
Oh, that's amazing! Bynoe-Gittens delivers.
Right, the latest transfer news now and an update on Chelsea's interest in the AC Milan keeper, Mike Maignan. Our chief correspondent, Kaveh Solokol, is working jolly hard. Got you working on everything this morning. What can you tell us about this one?
Well, look, Chelsea have let it be known that they are willing to pay a maximum of 15 million euros to AC Milan for Mike Maignan. Now, that is about 12.6 million pounds. Now, they have not made a bid for the player, but they've let it be known that is the top price we'll pay. Now, he's France's #1 goalkeeper, but the reason Chelsea will not pay more than £12.6 million is because he's going to be 30 next month, and also he's just got 1 year left on his contract. So if he doesn't sign a new contract at AC Milan, doesn't look like he will at the moment, he will be available on a free transfer next summer. And Chelsea think it doesn't make sense to pay more than £12.6 million for somebody who they could speak to in January and potentially sign for nothing next summer, especially because they're happy with the goalkeepers they have. Now, I think Mike Maignan himself wants to move to Chelsea, but our colleagues at Sky in Italy have been saying that AC Milan want 25, 30 million euros for him. If AC Milan stick to that position, then the deal is not going to happen. And I don't think we're in a situation where Chelsea are just going to make bids for players because it would be a waste of time. AC Milan would just reject the bids. I think Chelsea have just let it be known, this is what we'll offer. If you're interested, let's talk some more and then we'll make an official bid. or we might not even need to make a bid. We'll just agree a price and we can have the player before the deadline on Tuesday night so he can join us for the Club World Cup.
Fair to say they do have quite a few options in terms of the goalkeeping department, about 6 on their books already. What about, obviously this window slams shut, right, on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Is it Tuesday? That's right, that's right. Yeah, Tuesday, good. They are interested in Jamie-Gittens, aren't they? Is that deal looking
this
close?
this one is sort of further on than the Mike Maignan situation, because they have actually made an offer for Jamie-Gittens to Borussia Dortmund. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Borussia Dortmund think he's worth something like 60 million euros. And I think the offer from Chelsea, according to our colleagues at Sky Germany, has been around 35 million euros. But again, Chelsea are in this kind of nice position where I think the player wants to come to Chelsea. He's made that pretty clear. Personal terms, that is not going to be an issue whatsoever. Remember, Chelsea have got this new wage policy under their new owners where they don't pay crazy wages. It's a low base wage, heavily incentivised. He's happy to fit into that. He's also very young, developing, fits into the Chelsea model. But again, I don't think Chelsea are going to be paying 60, 70 million euros for him. He wants to move to Chelsea to play for them in the Club World Cup. He's also in this strange situation because Borussia Dortmund are also in the Club World Cup. So if he doesn't get the move by Tuesday night, which I think is now touch and go whether it happens or not, he'll still be in the Club World Cup, but he'll be playing for Borussia Dortmund.
That'll be interesting, won't it? All right, thank you as always, Carve.
Ya saltan 1K y el barrio. Es determinante cuánto daño puede hacer el conjunto de 1K, sobre todo con Granero en esas primeras de cambio en la salida de escalera. Así que esa parte del partido va a ser absolutamente clave para el equipo de Iker Casillas. Por cierto, felicitar porque ha venido una buena afición de 1K.
Tiene la pelota, Gerard Noya encara, sigue Noya, dispara, Arnalot.
80 paradas.
Ya para Arnalot. Gil Vidal ataca desde la derecha el número 9. Gil Vidal con el centro, buena pelota, Arché, con la rodilla le pegó. Pues es el que desatasca un poco el partido, ¿no? Con centros, ojo ahí, se golpeó, el remate, ¡gol! ¡Mar Valiente! ¡Gol! Del barrio, marca Mar Valiente. Esa banda izquierda que es terreno de los cañonazos de Granero, a la que tengo un mínimo de espacio, le pega Granero. Bueno, pues es decirlo. Y ahí lo tenemos. El tema es que el remate le ha salido centrado. Abraham, buena pelota, banda derecha. Vamos a ver qué hace ahí Fran Rodríguez. Se mete en el área, sigue Fran. ¡Qué bien, Fran! Se va de 2, el remate fuera.
¡Chicos!
A ver si acierta. ¡Claro que sí! Busca el barrio el segundo gol. Arché. Arché para Gil. Gil que le puede pegar a este Gil. Buen recorte. Gil al palo. ¡Le manda Arché!
¡Dios! ¡No! Madre mía, qué parada. Y a centímetros del remate, ¿eh?
No, la reacción ha sido impresionante. ¡El disparo! ¡Madre Dios! ¡Otro que vuela! ¡Otro más! Que está la pelota para John de la Cruz. La quiere levantar. Vuelve a pegar la pelota en el cuerpo de un jugador del barrio. El remate con la puntera y acaba deteniendo a Gerard Vacas. Será córner favorable a 1K. Bueno, a ver.
Gol doble.
Gol doble. A ver, saque de banda. Balón puesto en movimiento. Intentaba rematar Mar Valiente. El remate. ¡Gol! ¡Bauer! ¡Gol! ¡Del barrio! ¡Le pegó con el alma! ¡Bauer!
Y es
penalti
¡madre
normal!
mía lo de los penaltis!
¡Penalti normal! Y el que quiere hacer el 0-3 es el número 4, pega Valiente. ¡Vaya cañón! ¡Gol! Ahí están, Arnalot y Vacas como candidatos, como guardametas, y también Mar Valiente y Pau Ferojo la recuperación. Tiene la pelota al barrio que puede sentenciar el remate. ¡Gol!
Knockout.
¡Gol!
¡Let's go, Barria! Ponme el 5, ponme el 5.
El cambio del partido ha sido radical en los últimos 10 minutos. El balón que lo tiene. ¡Ojo!
¡Ay! Jaimitada.
Marca de nuevo el barrio. Gol de Fran Fuentes. equipo de Juan Arroita, que no ganaba un encuentro con esta tranquilidad, entre comillas, al final, con un margen tan amplio, con 2 goles dobles que han hecho pasar el partido del 0-3 al 0-7.
Paufer, ha costado, pero por fin ha llegado esa victoria tan deseada con goleada.
Ha costado mucho, pero bueno, le damos emoción hasta el momento final, recta final, y ahora, pase lo que pase con Pío, nos lo jugaremos contra ellos.
Eso te iba a decir, pase lo que pase con Pío, la semana que viene, o ellos, o tú, o tu ex equipo, o tú.
Bueno, o el barrio o ellos, pero sí. La vida, yo qué sé, no sé, son cosas muy raras que suceden, pero ahí estaremos. Ahora estoy en el barrio, así que espero que gane el barrio.
Enhorabuena y a disfrutarlo.
Gracias.